Hello and welcome to the Freedmen Bureau indexing training. I'm going to take one type of record out of the Freedmen Bureau series of records, and I'm going to show you how to index it, and it's very simple. So as you see, I've downloaded the Family Search indexing software, and now I'm looking through the different records to select. And I am going to select the Freedmen Bureau's Register of Claims, Pensions, and Bounty Claims. And that's the one I'm going to select. I think this one's a very simple one that you can start indexing on, and it's one that I'm familiar with. So go ahead and select that one. And these records have 5 pages or 5 images, okay? A couple pages might have ones with multiple names, other ones just have one name. But you'll usually see 5 images with this particular type of record. And all we're asking you to do is extract names and dates from these records. You'll be asked to extract a given name, a surname, which is a first and middle name if they have a middle name, and a last name, and then the month, day, and year, the dates that you see on the document. So here's an example of a person's name, and then down at the bottom you'll see a month, day, and year that you can index. And that's what we're asking you to take off the record, extract off the record. Now, when you look at the lower left-hand part of your Family Search indexing software, you will see where to put the information in. And I just want to teach you this one element because it really tripped me up when I started. Okay, again, in the bounty claims file, they're usually documents that are made up of 5 pages or 5 images. So down on the left hand side you'll see image 1, image 2, image 3, image 4, and image 5. And then you'll see record 1 for every one of them. That record number 1, that stands for one name and date that is put in there. So when you have multiple names on a page, as you can see in this example, all you have to do is add another row or add another record, and you do that by simply clicking the little icon that you'll see on the strip right above where you put in the data, and you click on one of those green ones and it will put in a record, and then you can type in a new line. So remember, with those pages that have multiple names, all you have to do is type in, or excuse me, add a new line or a new record and enter in a second name, a third name, a fourth name, however names you want. Okay, now I'm going to take you over to the software and show you in the software how to index a record. Let's go over there right now. Okay, we've opened up our Family Search indexing tool, and we have selected the Freedmen Bureau's Register of Claims, Pensions, and Bounty Claims. And you'll notice that there are 5 pages in this document. We know there's 5 pages because down here in the images area, you'll notice there's 5 images. Some pages have only one name to index, and for instance this one, and other pages have multiple names to index. So on this page, you're going to find multiple names. So let me just take you around here to do your first steps on indexing each one of these pages. You're going to have to select the image type, and I always just select normal because it's a normal image, and I just go do that first. There's a normal image, normal image, normal image, and then on the 5th one I put normal image. Okay, now I like to do the table entry type of data input. You'll notice again that this particular type of document is going to ask for names, so you have given name and surname, and then dates. Event month, day, and year. And they don't ask for anything else. So that is what you're supposed to index on these pages. Okay? So let's go to the first image, which is image number 1, and I just select it right there. And I'm going to go up real close, and you'll notice that here is the first name. So I'm going to index this first name. And if I can't get it because of the handwriting, this is a particular type of handwriting, I'll use this little lookup tool. So I go Edit, Lookup, and it goes Start With, and I can't really even tell what that letter is. But the last letter looks like an F, so I'll put F there. And I know that there's an EU in the name, EU, okay? And it's not seeing any names that would give me an idea of what it is. So I'm just going to have to use my best guess on what this is. Also, one other little function you can use is to see examples of handwriting. So if you don't know what that particular letter is, you can look at some of the handwriting. Okay? Now I'm going to guess, and I might be wrong, that this is like an H or a K. So I'm just going to put in HEURF, and that's for the given name. Now there's a second name here that there's not a place for, but I'm going to put in SEREL. That's what it looks like. So I'll put two names in the first given name, and then in the surname I'll put PERIRAH, because that's what it looks like. Again, we're going to put in a date, so we're going to go find a date on this thing, and it says he was enlisted on the 14th day of December 1863. Now, in our project instructions, it says for this type of document to use the latest date that's found on the document. So I have a 14th of December 1863. I have a 25th of July of 1865. And then I have an April of 1865. So I'm just going to use this 25th of July. July 25th, 1865. Okay? Now I want to put in a second name because there's more names to index on this document. So I'm going to select this image here. I'm going to go Tools, Records Per Image, and I am going to increase it by 1. And you'll notice right there it puts in another record, place to put in another record. Okay? So on this one, I'll look for a second name. And the second name is right here, Captain. Again, I can't figure out what his name is. His last name looks like a B-E-E-B-E. And his first name, let me use the lookup tool again. And it looks like his last name ends with a O-R-G. And there's a C in there. That doesn't bring up any names. So it could be like that looks like a G. So that would be, I would say that this is a G-E-O-R-G, George, G-E-O-R-G-E, okay? And I'm just going to put in the same date. And this is pretty much how you do this, the indexing for this document. Excuse me, 1865. Now again, there's more names on this particular document, so I am going to again select Tools, Records Per Image, and then I'll increase the number by 1, and it will give me another area to put the next name in. Alright, so when I'm done with this, it's going to go through a quality check, and then I'll be able to submit it up. But that's how you maneuver through this particular these particular type of records, the Register of Claims, Pensions, and Bounty Claims. And basically all we're doing is we're just extracting names and dates for each one of the pages. And again, if you have multiple names on a page, you just go into Tools, Records Per Image, and add it by 1 and put in the next name. It's very, very simple. Sometimes you'll have difficulty understanding what the handwriting is. Don't get caught up on that. There's going to be two people that are going to be indexing these, and then there's going to be an arbitrager to look at it as well. So just do your best.